Hi Denise, it was great speaking with you today. I hope this video helps. I decided to put this together for you because of concern that I had with your Google Business Profile. This right here, you have a permanently closed sign right on your doorstep. I do have to say that I really appreciated the personally signed receipt, and I would also like to note that you have done a great job considering everything that's been on your plate. So I also took a look at your website and did a deep dive on your analytics. I would like to take this opportunity to show you 3 things you can do to help bring in more customers to your business. Completely free, yours to run with. Now, there's a lot of content to cover, so I'm just going to jump right in. The first recommendation to get you on an optimized digital marketing strategy would be to update your Google Business Profile. I don't think you necessarily want it to stay permanently closed because you're not. You've just shifted gears. You moved online, which is even more of a reason this needs that time and effort. Just a fun little fact, 97% of consumers today search online for local businesses. The new word of mouth is reviews. How do you get a high volume of reviews? You need traffic. Your website needs online authority. And that online authority starts with your Google Business Profile. You can start by updating your description. I did see that you announced the change in your About Us page, but I do not see it anywhere else. And then I recommend updating your photos. I think the most recent is from 5 years ago, and that also shows in your updates. View previous updates on Google. 2020 was the last update. Now, Google ranks sites by the consistency of their business information, name, address, phone number, description, and what they call a freshness factor. How often is it updated? Is it active? Is it alive? Google rewards sites for consistent citations and frequent updates. It lets search engines know that you are a relevant business. On top of that, pursue more directories, as many as you can. It does look like you have some major players here, which is great. I would just make sure your information is exactly the same across the board, and I mean exact. There are many more to go after, like Bing Places, Foursquare, Angie's List, just to name a few, as well as niche-specific directories. Get your brand out there. Next, I would like to talk about your website. I'm going to try to speed things up here to keep this a short video. So just looking at your homepage, you have a great call to action. With your offers up front and center, that is amazing. But there's not much content. It's important to have 1,000 to 1,500 words to be optimized with a search engine. Your site has about 139 words, and I'm going to be honest, that's being generous. I went and pulled up the site of one of your competitors, and they have about 1,300 words on their homepage. Even for an e-commerce site, this is vital. Though it's not just the count, it's the quality of the content as well. Good quality content encourages user engagement. Now, search engines really like it when people stick around. It lets them know that your site really has something to offer. Keywords are another trick you can use to get Google's attention. Now, I kind of been flip-flopping between Google and search engine because there are more than one search engine, but let's be honest, who has the most impact? Google. Okay, here's the list of keywords that you are ranking for, but not utilizing. And I want to show you why that is relevant. So if I copy this, which I already did, and put it into the Google browser, I even added Janesville, Wisconsin. This is what came up. So up here you have your sponsored sites. And then down here you have what's called your map pack. This is where you want to be. But if you can't be here, second best would be in the organics, which is down here. And sadly, you are not on any of these. And I did choose the vitamin B12 because I feel like that is a staple of your business. So now these are considered organic keywords that people are using by intent. They have a goal, and in the scenario, that goal is to find weight loss management solutions. And these are the things that they are typing in. Now, if I go to your website, let's see what happens when we type in B12, just B12. It looks like you have only utilized that keyword once on your homepage. Another keyword trick of the trade is using your image descriptions. So now if I go to save this image, so we'll go to save image as, it comes up with an automated description. Instead of saving it as that, you want to create it yourself. For example, we'll type in medicine, Janesville, Wisconsin, weight loss. Google has robots that look for these things. They look for upfront keywords and keywords behind the scenes. These things alone would greatly improve your search engine rankings and pull in that organic traffic. Okay, I have one other facet I would like to discuss, backlinks. Now, imagine another student is doing a school project on dinosaurs, and they point to you for more information or confirmation. You would now be seen as a relevant source to the topic of dinosaurs. Now imagine if the whole class acknowledged you as a dinosaur expert. You would gain a type of authority over that niche. It's even better if those pointing at you are experts too. With backlinks, it's about quality first, then quantity. Of course, you want as many as possible, but they need to be highly rated themselves. So let's check your backlinks. Currently, you only have 10 sites referencing you and only 3 that are giving you any link juice. Basically, only 3 sites are pointing at you and confirming your relevance, which is leading to these lower domain and URL ratings. Okay, so now this is where it all comes together. To obtain high quality backlinks, you need a solid Google business profile, accurate citations, and high quality content with optimized keywords on your website, hidden and upfront. It would be even better if you could incorporate a blog into your site and promote it on Pinterest or Instagram. This is a great way to get visibility on your brand and to give other sites a reason to collaborate with you. I noticed you have a Learn More link on the B12 and Skinny Bee patches page. This would be a great place to start. You can also simply reach out and ask to be a guest on the site or a blog or a podcast within the weight loss management, health and wellness, vitamin B communities, and then ensure that they link to you. All of this is incredibly doable, and you would surpass your competitor by strides easily. They have even a lesser domain rating, and although they have a few more backlinks, not all are quality. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is all they have. You can grab their 6 and surpass them by 50 to 100 more. Then with little to no effort, as long as you have your T's crossed and your I's dotted in these 3 main areas, Google Business Profile and other citations, content and keyword relevance, including hidden keywords, the titles and descriptions you have behind your images, and high quality backlinks, and as many as you can obtain. Bringing shopmedicine.com to the top is absolutely possible. Another piece of advice, running ads is where it's at for e-commerce on Google, Facebook, and other social media platforms. However, ads can be an investment and they take time and attention to achieve. But when executed correctly and aggressively, you would see your sales increase immediately. It's like leapfrogging the competition. The return on investment with ads is on average 3 to 500%. Okay, I hope this video brought you some insight and education. This is all incredibly doable, and you could be to the top of that map pack in no time. This information is free for you to use on your own, or if you decide you would like my help, give me a call. Either way is fine by me. I truly started this business to help the community. When you succeed, we all succeed. Thank you for watching. Again, my name is Maya Johnson. I am the owner of MJ Website Design and SEO Plus. Thank you.